Hi everyone, it's Bonnie. I'm back to share a couple of projects with you. This is one that I'm particularly proud of for a couple of reasons. One, I really like how it turned out, and two, it's a family album with my extended family that we got to have a party last summer for one of my cousin's new babies. So great reason to get together and celebrate, and we did just that. So let me share with you, I did make this album a couple of months ago, so if I've forgotten something about the products I used, I apologize in advance. But let me begin by saying that I used the Laura Dennison Stack the Deck binding technique, and she has a wonderful video out if anyone is interested. Feel free to check it out. Here on the cover, this is a doily that I crocheted, and it kind of wraps around to the back. And I used that as a little bit of a decoration there on the binding. The papers I used are a variety of papers, so I apologize for not knowing all of the names of what I used. I do know that I used the Old World stack, and I also used some of the papers that I found by Fab Scraps that I'm really liking. So let me continue. Here on the front, I did a pin that I made and did some coloring on it with my alcohol inks. This big flower here is a Prima flower. I can't tell you the name of it. The last time I looked, I couldn't find it, so I think it's been discontinued already, but it kind of has a feathery look to it. It's really fun. I like it a lot. An I Am Roses flower that I did the glimmer misting on that I love to do. Couple more little flowers tucked in here on the side, and a couple of canvas leaves. As you can see, I did the little banner here on the front that I stamped family on, and this is the faux enamel technique that I learned a long time ago, and I can't remember where I learned it, but I just thought that added a nice look to the front there. Oops, just bumped. Yes, I did get a new tripod. Yay, finally. So let me open here to the inside front cover. And as you can see, I made a little pocket using the corset idea and just did some little ribbon down the front there. And this trim I've had for a long time, so I'm not sure where I got that. This is one of the Bow Bunny trinkets that I've had for a while. And for the pocket, this is actually going to be some journaling. I just haven't had the time to do it yet. But I just did a simple Baroque cutout there. And, oh, it's kind of hard to do this when you're stretching over the tripod. Okay, we'll do that later. So here is the first page. I kept the embellishments pretty simple in this album just because I had a lot of pages and I needed to have it fit. So here's everyone at my aunt's house. For the feather here with the flower that is glimmer misted. And, oh, to let you know, this is a pocket album. And let me go back. Every page has a basic picture and just decorative paper or stamping on the back. So I won't take the time to pull out every one, just to give you the idea that's what's going on there. And this was a picture of just my immediate family, my mom and dad, my siblings and their families, and my grandma. And unfortunately my honey had to work that day and didn't get to come, so I was very sad about that. So a little journaling here, a little bit of bling down the side. Big Prima flower from my stash I've had for a long time. Of course, y'all recognize the adage ticket and a skeleton leaf. Over here we did the generations of my grandma, my mom, me, my sister, sister-in-law, and my niece. So that was fun to have that with just us girls. Pretty flower here in the corner. And I just did some lace at the bottom with some half-back pearls stuck in the middle there. Turn the page. This is my brother and his wife, and I just thought that was the cutest picture. We just happened to catch them sitting outside snuggling. And as you can see, I just did some distressing and a little piece of lace behind the corner there. Just had a torn look, so it looks real distressed. And my brother again with his family. So cute, I can't stand it. And this one was the same picture of my brother and his wife, but with my dad too. And so that was fun catching them outside. And then the pearls just going down the side there. Now we get into a couple of interactive pages. This, my aunt is creative on so many levels I can't even begin to describe. But she made these little cake pops fun suckers that are stuck in a jar with Skittles, this fancy cake. Everything was just decorated to the T. Just gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. And there's all the little grandkids and great-grandkids who are waiting for their presents. Yes. Not only was it a baby shower for the new baby, but all the aunts and uncles spoiled the kiddos with presents too, so of course they loved that. My little niece, I have to tell you, was dying to hold that baby, and the second we put the baby in her arms, she started screaming, and it just is hysterical, the look on my niece's face. She's like, oh my. And you can see I did a lot of just border, corner punches and stuff, just to add a little variety there. And there's great grandma holding my niece, and just a flower, a couple of flowers there. Again, very simple because I wanted it to be able to fit a lot of photos. This one flips up, and that's my sister with her son and grandma. Some trim going down the sides. My sister getting to hold the new baby, and this is the aunt to the baby. This is our cousin. And when you turn the page, there's my niece still. She just adores that baby. She wants to hold that baby so bad. So great grandma's getting a chance to hold that great granddaughter. And even the boys were a little interested in that new baby too, so I had to snap a picture of that. Here's one of my cousins, and my little niece was just squatting down there, and so my cousin squatted down and had a little chat with her. Had to capture that. And just a simple flower. Those are the recollections leaves with the writing on it, the glimmer misted those. And of course the kids had to have some fun outside with bubbles, so that's them playing outside with their bubbles. And lastly, some adorable pictures of that new baby. She's such a sweetheart. So the back page, back cover I should say, I used some of this trim that I adore, and I stuck it on acetate so that it could make a pocket to hold an extra couple of photos of the baby. And the back, just very simple. You can see the crochet doily around there. So that's my album. Thank you so much for looking, and if you have any questions, feel free to ask me and I'll try to remember. Thanks guys. Bye.